What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be talking about iPad kids. Yeah, I've been waiting for so long to talk about this subject, I just didn't really find enough time. But in this video I'm going to be talking about two stories where one of them is me literally being the iPad kid as a kid, and one of them about me witnessing an iPad kid crash out. Now, uh, first, I'm going to be talking about what an iPad kit is consisted of. Now, an iPad kit is consisted of a kid, iPad, and iPad addiction. Yeah, that's basically it. Now, uh, I have encountered lots of iPad kids before, and none of them were actually good. But mostly iPad kids just watch brain rot or just stay on the topic the whole day. Like they literally just stuck to it. They just can't let go of it. Now, have I been an iPad kid before? Yes, and this is where story one comes in. Now, if you don't understand anything from the story that I'm about to say, don't be surprised, because I was a kid. My imagination was on top of the roofs, and I only used it to think about the most stupidest stuff. So if you don't understand anything, don't be surprised. So let's start. Now this all began in one night where I was dreaming. I was dreaming that I had an iPad. Yeah, yeah, I never had like those types of dreams, and for some reason I was crying. And when I woke up, I went to my mom and told her that I wanted an iPad, and it was just so weird. And she didn't even hesitate to say yes. She just said yes because I never had like any sorts of type of technology. Well, not technology was that popular, but so she bought me the iPad when she came back from work, and as soon as she gave it to me, I started doing random stuff. Like I started installing random games, a bunch of, and the only cartoons I used to watch was like so cringe, and I can't even say their names because I don't really remember. Yeah, and I used to play like these educative games, and I never used to like play them how they're supposed to be played. I just used to spam like one button and stuff. I didn't understand anything, and this went on for like 2 years or four. And one day I was playing on my iPad, yeah, and I was hungry, so I decided to go to the fridge, and I didn't really put the iPad down. I just had the iPad on one hand, and I went to the fridge. Now I was holding it from like the side, so and that iPad was really heavy. So I've never done it before. So I was walking when I got to the fridge. I dropped the iPad on the side of the table. Yeah, not on the table, but on the. Do you know that one pointy corner that's on the table, like that corner? I dropped it exactly on that, face first, and it shattered. Well, not really shattered. It just broke, and as soon as it dropped, I just stood there just looking at it. And then my mom rushed in. She was furious, but not that furious. I don't know why. So, and guess what she did after that? She bought me another iPad. I'm just kidding. She didn't buy me another iPad, but she got me a PC. She didn't buy it. It was my dad's old PC that he used to use when he was 1 years old or something. So I didn't really like that PC that much because it didn't. I don't know if it didn't have Wi-Fi or it didn't have like the internet because in that because all this happened in the middle of Corona, like that pandemic, yeah. So when that pandemic like Corona it stopped, then somehow my mom just added like internet, so I was just watching YouTube. So yeah. Because I don't know how she did it, but she apparently did it. But I won't go too far in this story because I will make another video that is about childhood, and it will be continuing from this story. Now, have you understand? Did you understand anything? Probably not, because I don't know. I don't understand why I keep saying I don't know, because I don't really know what to say. But yeah, so I feel like I like went out of the subject because I'm literally just talking about me just dropping the iPad, getting whatever. So the thing you want to know is that iPad kids are just absurdly obsessed with iPads. I mean, it's obvious, but now there are three different types of reactions you can get from an iPad kid once you take away his iPad. Now the first one is him just getting disconnected from life. Like he's just sitting there like a loading screen and he just does nothing. It looks like he just ran out of Wi-Fi. Like I don't really know what he does after that. Like I've never seen them do anything unless they just give him back the iPad. Now the second reaction is just him just start crying. Like he would not stop crying until he gets back to the iPad. He start like just mumbling a bunch of words and crying at the same time. I don't understand what he's saying. And the third one is the kid phone just going beast mode. He just starts fighting you, starts scratching you, he screams at you, starts. You can't even hear what he's saying. He's just trying to get the iPad back, and he won't stop. Like none of these kids will stop doing what they were doing until they get back the iPad. Like, I don't. I wasn't that addicted to iPads. I don't. I mean, I was kinda, but I didn't. It was like only for like 2 years. So now I'm gonna be talking about my second story. Now this is the story that actually makes sense out of this whole video because I don't really know what to talk about. So in this story, I was like in McDonald's with my family, and we were like chilling. I was eating like a Big Mac or something. I don't know. And next to us was this table, and this table was empty. Yeah, but next to that empty table was a family of three: the dad, the mom, and the son. Now that son had a tablet, and he was full on locked in on it. He was like playing Fortnite or something. Like I bet you he thought he was like on VR because he was full on locked in, bro. Like he looked like this, and so he kept like this. He kept doing like this, and I didn't really notice that much. I just thought, oh, this was just a normal kid playing on the iPad. It's nothing that interesting. But after a bit, his tablet ran out of battery. Yeah, and I didn't really see it run out of charge or battery, but I just knew because as soon as it just ran out, his eyes literally just became smaller, or I don't know how to really uh, say that, but yeah, he just became shocked, and 2 seconds after, he started raging, like really raging. He screamed so hard. I think if you were outside, you'd probably hear it, and even the people in the kitchen. So he started like raging. I didn't even know what he was saying. He was like, the only thing I heard was charger or something. I don't know. And he just kept doing this. And after a while, he started smashing the iPad against the table. He started smashing it like crazy. And then his parents finally realized and told him to stop. His dad was like furious. He tried to stop him, but he didn't listen. He was just full on hitting the iPad like crazy. And then the iPad literally snapped. It didn't snap, but it just broke. Like I could see shards on the ground of like glass. So then finally a staff member decided to go up to the parents and tell them to either to tell their son to shut up or just leave. And they left, and yeah, that's what. And that whole time, I don't even think I blinked, and I was really surprised. Nobody else really like paid too much attention to it. I don't know, cause it's daily things. Kids always do the same thing, so yeah. And I think that's all I'm gonna say for that story. This video was like very messy and stuff. I don't really know why I did this video. It's not really good. Out of all the videos I made, I feel like this one and my first video have to be the worst ones. Because I don't want to keep saying cause. Whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I don't have much to say. Bye.